Hello everybody and welcome back to Like an X channel and Kingdom. We are playing interactive horror games. This was a free-to-play game I found on Steam while I was running around yesterday. And it's supposed to be like a visual novel. Let me readjust my chair. But yeah, it's a it's a visual novel where apparently your choices do matter. And we got a bunch of different stories here. And I do think I'm going to play through all of them. I don't know how many parts this will take. I don't know how long this will be. I hope that it's supposed to be scary. And disclaimer, if I feel off, not feel, but if I speak like I'm off in any way, I am sick, which is why I didn't upload yesterday. I recorded yesterday and uploaded it today. But yeah, this would be my last opportunity to record, essentially, because this is the only time I get the entire room to myself. Let's just start it. You are a single mother. Your daughter, Lisa, is an intelligent girl who doesn't have any friends. You buy her a ragdoll. Soon, Lisa will claim that the doll can talk. And this is just the beginning of your nightmare. Can the doll really possess as Lisa claims? Can the doll really be possessed as Lisa claims? If you are stuck, you can see our Facebook post about how to get the good ending. Oh, so there's multiple endings. The doll. As a single mother, you know how hard it is to look after a 13-year-old girl. Hard, but still joyful. Her presence gives you all the strength you need. Her name is Lisa. She's a shy girl. She doesn't talk much. You got divorced 3 years ago because he cheated on you with a secretary. Lisa misses her father, but you don't allow her to see him. She adores her father, but you think he's an asshole. I mean, he did cheat on you. He is an asshole. Proven fact. You bought a ragdoll from a local toy store. Not an expensive toy, nothing too fancy. Lisa might still like it. You know that expense doesn't make Lisa happier. The doll is a girl with big blue eyes, curly black hair. She has a wide grin that you could call friendly. Her dress is red, matching her shoes. She also has eyebrows. The unnamed doll awaits for her new owner in a kid's bedroom. You haven't brought Lisa home from school yet. I'm gonna have to get better into the mood. My glasses are a mess. Alright, there we go. I got my water. I got food in the oven because I'm gonna eat right after this. Let's play the game. It's Friday, not a sunny day. The sky is covered with gray clouds. You're driving your car. Lisa sits on the next seat. The seatbelt's worn tight. She looks from the window, blankly without any expressions on her face. You remember that the math exam's results were going to be announced today. How was the results? Lisa sighs and says, "Terrible. I'm the 7th in the class. Not first like the previous exam. I know you'll be mad at me. I didn't study enough." That's okay. She looks at you with a slight surprise. You always scowled at her whenever she wasn't the best. Now you say, "It's okay, darling." She continues to watch the cars pass by. You're driving your car. Lisa sits. Okay. How about this one? "No," she says with a determined voice. "They're just idiots. For example, they see the other classes in the school as enemies, as if they're in an enemy nation with a different religion. I mean, it is still silly to be enemies because of race and religion. These morons in my class hate each other just because they're in different classes." You're 13, right? Aren't you in middle school? I'm sorry if you're picking up music on the mic. My brother Ash is upstairs playing music. I bought you a doll today." "Oh, that's nice. Thank you," she says. There isn't any excitement in her voice. We'll continue driving, I guess. You finally arrive home. The doll is in your room, Lisa. You tell her. She climbs up the stairs slowly. Apparently she isn't so excited about the doll. You follow her to your room. She picks up the doll that's on her bed. I will think of a nice name, Lisa says. But I got homework to do first. Play comes after study. Yeah, study. Be better than where I did. I never studied in school. So you leave Lisa alone in her room. You have got a lot of work to do anyways. Not only will you cook, but you also need to work on the novel's cover illustration as a freelance artist. The deadline is close. So you work hard nowadays. You're not so happy with your life. You force Lisa to study in order to have a better life than yours. You work all day. The only break you take is the dinner. You don't talk about anything during dinner with Lisa. It's 10 o'clock, I'm guessing. Yeah. Bedtime for Lisa. You visit Lisa before she sleeps. She's in her pink dotted pajamas and she's holding the doll in her arms. Mom, I'm gonna tell you something, but you won't believe. A few seconds later, a silence she speaks. The doll can speak. She told me her name was Anna. Oh, is this an Annabelle story? Go on, let's hear this. Lisa explained. Anna says that she was nothing but a piece of light. A light that's drifting from in absolute darkness. Blackness, I mean. Weak light in the infinite darkness. Then she found a life in this doll. She said she was waiting in a toy store for a friend. Lonely, and today she found me. She says that she loves me. Immediately throw the doll away. She screams, no, I don't want it to be thrown. She's my friend. Please don't. You feel like the doll is staring at you too. It's a supernatural doll, obviously. Sorry, I just hit my mic. It's a supernatural doll, obviously, so I feel like throwing it, it'll just return even more pissed. So you can keep it. Lisa doesn't show her emotions usually, but this time you can see how much she is surprised. Oh, thank you very much, Mom, she says. You kiss her goodnight and leave her with Anna, the doll. Because of all the hard work, you begin to feel tired, and you go to bed. It doesn't take long before you fall asleep. A few hours later, you wake up to the sounds coming from the outside. You hear hysterical laughter coming from the garden. They belong to a girl, specifically Lisa's. You stand up and look outside the window and you see Lisa standing and laughing in the garden under the pale moonlight. She is facing back. You can't see her face. Shout out. Lisa! Lisa! You shout out, but she can't hear you. Or she just doesn't care. Either way, she continues laughing, and you've got nothing to do but to go near her. You climb down nervously. You wear your shoes and walk down the garden. Lisa doesn't react to your presence. You approach Lisa and put your hand on her shoulder. She turns to face you. Oh, I just realized. There's a doll right here. How did I not realize that until a second ago? It's not Lisa's face. It's not even a human face. The texture of the face is a gray rag. The eyes are quite big for a human. So is a wide smile. The voice changed. It doesn't belong to a girl now, but a demon. She stares at you and laughs. You wake up. It was just a nightmare. You're all sweaty with terror. The morning's already broken. You decide to check on Lisa. Lisa is sleeping peacefully, hugging Anna. Anna is carrying a wide smile that annoys you now. But hey, it is normal. It would be terrible if the doll's face was different than how you bought it. You go to the kitchen and prepare a weekend breakfast. You usually make omelet with sausage on Saturdays. You will repeat that habit today. You're in the kitchen. You take the sausage and eggs from the fridge. You need to slice up the sausage, so you open the drawer and pick up a meat knife. Something's wrong. The knife isn't there. Search for the knife. You search the whole kitchen. No drawer is not looked into. You look into the fridge. No, the knife isn't there either. There is only one place you haven't looked. The garbage bin. You opened the lid. You couldn't find the knife inside the garbage bin. You searched the knife in everywhere possible, but it's in vain. So you decide to use another knife to prepare the omelet. After you prepared the omelet, Lisa wakes up and joins you in the kitchen. You eat breakfast with her and she doesn't look happy. There's an uneasiness on her face. She probably knows where the thing is. It is strange, Mom. I have no idea where the knife is, she answered. You eat the breakfast with her and she doesn't look happy. There is an uneasiness on her face. She knows where the knife is. She did not speak today, but she kept changing her facial expression. Sometimes she looked so happy, sometimes not. She was frowning. There was anger in her face. I can't understand her. She continues eating breakfast. I don't ask anything more. I need to study math, Lisa says, and then climbs up to her room. I also need to work on the novel cover. You are both busy now. It is evening now. Well, the oven just went off. I'll give it a couple minutes because I know it's not done. As you work on the cover, you hear screams from Lisa's room. You rush to her room and find Lisa standing, breathing in panic. Her arms are full of stitches. She did it, Lisa screams, showing her heavily wounded arms as blood leaks down the floor. She jumped and ran away. Lisa points to the open window. You look outside but can't see any running dolls there. Maybe because she ran away. Or is it too dark outside? Or is Lisa lying? I won't allow you to harm her. I'm gonna smack a kid who's already injured. That's just cruel. You crouch and hug Lisa. And as she cries, I know how hard it is to believe me. Thank you for believing me. But please, I don't want to stay alone. I know that she won't come back. You let her stay alone in her room. After closing the windows and locking the door. You make sure that no doll can trespass. You get into your own bedroom, next to Lisa's room. You can hear her in case she needs you. So you can hear her in case she needs you. The fuck? Could you not? Oh, okay. It's 3 a.m. now, witching hour. It's raining outside, lightning strikes, and enlighten your dark room. If you haven't slept, you don't care about the freelance work you got. All these events make you so stressed to care about business. Make you too stressed to care about business. You see Lisa's silhouette at the door as she walks in. Lisa is holding something behind her back, but you can't see it. She has the butcher knife. She approaches your bed, climbs in, and comes near you. With a sudden move, she stabs the meat knife into your belly. I know it. She stabs you once again. You didn't allow me to live my childhood. She keeps stabbing your body with insanity. I hate you, Mom. I hate you. These are the final words you hear as your own daughter repeatedly stabs you and commits matricide. The end. There are 2 possible endings. Huh. Okay, so I got the bad ending. Let's go again. The doll. Alright, as a single mother, you know it's hard to look out. Okay. Lisa's a special kid. Bought you a doll today. Make any friends? So, don't go too hard on yourself. So you leave Lisa alone in her room. You have a lot of work to do anyways. Not only you will cook. Okay, yeah, freelance. You work all day. That's impossible. We need to throw the doll away. Throw it all. You picked. Oh, fuck. Because of all the hard work, you begin to feel tired, and you go to bed. It doesn't take you long to fall asleep. Coming from outside. Go to the garden. She stares at you. Lisa's sleeping, and you can't see the doll anywhere in the room. You go to the kitchen to prepare. You usually. So she's not in the room anymore. Garbage bin. You had to, but the doll's not inside. Frick. Frantically, you rush to Lisa's room and wake her up. You need some answers. Lisa's in the bed waiting for your questions. She keeps looking at you innocently. Rays of sun comes from the windows, shining on Lisa. Did you take the doll back? You also add the doll's not in the trash. Lisa looks surprised. What? I didn't do anything. You don't believe me? I believe you. The knife is lost. No idea where am I gone. Let's eat breakfast. With the missing doll and the knife, could Lisa have taken him? I need to study for math. It's evening now. Okay, so slap. Yep. Alright, well, that has been the doll. We will, if I can figure out the good ending, I will. I'll come back to it, of course. But I got the bad ending twice. And I smacked a bleeding child. Yay. So I'll call it here. Goodbye, I guess. Wish me luck for getting better. I sure know I will. You all have a good day. Bye.